family, welcome to Taste and See podcast, a faith-based conversation series where people share how they've encountered God in real life. This series is for the curious, for the committed, or the in-between. So whether you're on fire for Jesus or still figuring it all out, you're welcome at this table. So come, taste and see that the Lord is good. Hi family, welcome to the very first episode of Taste and See podcast. Today I'm joined by Selorm, and I personally cannot wait to hear, his testimony, hear about the journey and, all of that. But before we get into that, Selorm, can you please tell us a bit about yourself? Your name, what you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Selorm August.
Yeah.
And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm in the tech space. I deal in mobile phones, laptops, as well as I do repairs. So That's what I mainly do. I'm looking for other businesses. So if you guys have opportunities, let me know.
We will definitely let you know. You guys, you hear that? Reach out, let us know. You mom. Okay, so tell us a bit about life growing up. Have you always been like a faith guy? How was growing up like?
I wouldn't say I've been a faith guy. Growing up, I never really went to church much. My mom was, an astound Christian. So But my dad, Charlie,
I feel you on that.
He only goes, I think 31st and then maybe other days.
Your daddy tries. My dad, unless we all come together and make so much noise and you go some one time.
You be late. You go around 11. But my mom was always, keeping us on our toes.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with my parents. I didn't say I fully grew up with my parents.
Okay.
I did maybe a few years with my parents, then with an auntie, then maybe another aunt.
Okay.
Yeah. So I grew up with like two different people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but they are all family.
Okay.
So, faith life, I'd say my faith life began, I think first year in uni, or let's say before my first year in uni.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, after high school, going into uni. I'd say that's when it began for me, because maybe that's when I took God serious.
Yeah.
Not serious, but
I feel you. Like that's when
Yeah,
but what caused that? Like what brought you to that moment where you decided, okay, you were actually gonna, take God seriously?
So I think is one of my aunties that I lived with.
Yeah.
She would always say, she was a lecturer. She would always say, Auntie Sarah. She would always say, when she's about to go to church, and then her son and I, we were lazy enough, but we don't want to go. She just knock. When you are not ready, she's about to go. All she says is, salvation is personal. And that message, it still kicks in every now and then.
I like that.
So every other Sunday, you'd hear, salvation is personal. I can't go to heaven for you. Once in a while, she'd tell you. So I was like,
that. That's what I'll be using on some of my friends now, because I feel like I've been pushed. I'm trying too hard to get them to go to church.
She should.
So I think I need to let them know it's personal.
My son and I will just be in the room, maybe playing video games. So one day I was like, no, bro, Charlie, make we go. That day he didn't even go, but I went with her.
Oh, okay.
And then we came back, and then he said, I'll be sellers, and I was like, yo, right here, take him. I'd say that's where it began for me, and I even did my first communion there. It was an Anglican church.
Okay.
Yes. I wouldn't say I was a strong Christian then, but then I was still exploring my faith and learning other things.
Okay.
Reading the Bible a little.
Yeah,
Let's say maybe once a week or something, or once or twice in a month.
I get you.
But then my faith journey, I'd say, it really began in 2014. Yeah. I was in uni.
Oh yeah,
that's
cool.
when I say my actual faith journey began, because I was at a crossroad.
Yeah.
So
I find that usually when we get to a crossroad, or those moments in life where you realize that you need something outside of yourself.
Yeah.
That brings us to that point where we realize that we might have to just look to this guy that's
definitely
our parents keep talking about.
God really exists. I can say I'm a living testament to say that God exists, because there's a lot that has gone on in my life.
Okay.
I can't share much, but honestly,
don't worry,
like
much
those
you
who know
can
me
share.
personally,
Yeah.
they know that God really exists.
I mean, I would like for you to, what you can share. Just share a bit of your testimony with us. Let us, see God's goodness in your life.
So me, I'm a car fanatic.
Okay.
I love cars, like a car enthusiast, and I love BMWs a lot. And anyone who loves cars loves speeding.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. I'm not promoting speeding or anything, but actually, you're a young guy. Once a while, I mean, road open. You want to have fun.
I feel you, especially as you're driving a BM, that can actually.
Charlie, and I've had a couple of accidents, and I shouldn't be here.
Oh wow!
If I show you the pictures,
that's crazy.
You would ask, how
do you
did
still
you
have
survive?
the pictures?
Oh yeah, I still have the
please,
pictures.
I'd like for you to share with us, like later.
I still have the pictures.
Interesting.
And the funny thing was, there's 2 accidents. Both accidents that I had, I always have dreams pertaining maybe something that's happening around me or something that's probably going to happen to me.
Okay. Interesting. So that means God actually really talks to you.
Yeah, so that's when it dawned on me that, God speaks to us.
Yeah.
God speaks to each and every one of us. Unless maybe you haven't found a way to listen or be discerning enough to know.
Yeah, to know.
And I mean, the spirit of discernment too, you have to pray for it.
You have to pray for it.
Yes, because it's a difficult thing to come by.
Exactly.
Even me, that I would say maybe sometimes I have dreams or maybe premonitions on things that might happen in my life.
Yeah.
I still don't understand. So you might seek maybe your pastor or whoever that's in your life that can help you to explain certain things, and
someone a bit more
maybe pray more, and then maybe God might even reveal whatever it is to you. Because with my first accident, 2 weeks to the accident, I had a dream that I was at a funeral.
Wow.
But then I couldn't tell whose funeral it was. Wow. And then I saw a few of my friends. So I was worried. So each and every one that I saw, I had to call them. And then I even ended up praying for them. I just called to check on them, but I couldn't tell them that,
this is what you dreamt.
And I saw you.
Yeah.
So then it hits me that, okay, it could be that I was the one who was dead, because if I'm seeing everyone around me,
but you cannot see yourself.
But I cannot see myself. Yeah. So I started praying about it, and I prayed, but I wouldn't say I prayed as much as I would have now. Yeah, I prayed about it. Then I had another dream, which involved an accident.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Someone was crossing the road, and while they were crossing, a car was about to knock them, but then the car didn't, and then it swerved off to hit a pavement or something, and then it just parked.
Crazy.
But then that was it.
Yo.
Then fast forward to me one Saturday night. Yeah, it was a Saturday night. And funny enough, that whole period, I don't think I had been to church for the longest time.
Yo.
And my friends that I was in the car with, we were going to Osu to buy something. And we're going, we're heading to Osu. And I kept telling them that, I want to go to church the next day. So, Charlie, if we enter town, make no chair, let's just buy. I think we're going to Pepple to buy something. Yeah,
it was nothing even crazy like that.
We left campus, got to, I was speeding, but Charlie got to Shiashi. Honestly, if I tell you I know exactly what happened that day, none of us have been able to give a record of what happened.
That's crazy.
Because all I know is I was speeding, a car crossed me, I swerved the car, I hit the pavement. The next thing, the car somersaulted about twice.
Wow. Yo, that's crazy. I'm like, look at these goosebumps.
Nothing happened to any of us.
Look at God. I was the only one. Tell me God does not exist.
I was the only one who got a scratch. I'll show you the pictures on my phone. And this was a scratch. This was it.
This is like just anytime you see it, you just get a reminder.
So anytime I see it. And then there was...
Can you imagine? Somersaulted 2 times. And this was the only thing.
That was it. That was all that happened.
God is good.
All that happened.
God is
that was
good.
All that happened.
You guys.
We went to the hospital. We checked for internal bleeding and everything. All 3 of us survived. Especially the other 2, there was no scratch, nothing.
Yo, see, God literally showed me.
Nothing.
And the second dream,
Nothing.
where the car swept to the pavement, and
Exactly.
then look at God is just
Exactly.
you guys.
So, I mean, that was my first experience, first ever accident, and I was on campus.
Yo,
Me, I was in shock, and then my prayer was that nothing should happen to even anyone around.
Yeah.
That was my prayer, because at our time or our batch, I mean, we had a few people dying due to accidents and things.
Oh, that's
like
crazy.
I think two of my mates died at the Oponglo.
Wait, now when we're uni, we like them speeding in so much.
Oh, they were even in a taxi.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
it wasn't even like
back to school. No.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We were in a taxi.
See, it's by the special grace of God that we all go to certain places and come back safely every single day. It's such an underrated blessing.
Yeah, to leave your house and say, oh, maybe you're going to do this, and then you never know where your next move will be or where you even end up.
Okay, so can you share with us, something that has really tested your faith?
Oh, quite a lot of things have tested my faith.
So anything you're comfortable sharing with us, just for people to know, like, you're not the only one.
When you say tested your faith, what exactly do you mean?
Okay, you see, maybe you probably, relying on God for something or holding on to God for a word He said to you, or it's not even necessarily said to you, but something you're trusting Him for, and it didn't turn out the way you expected, or maybe something tough or difficult might have happened, and you feel like you didn't really feel God in that season, or see Him in that season, or He was silent.
Okay, I'll go back to the accident.
Okay.
So when it happened, and I got back on campus, I was angry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was very angry. I didn't feel like talking to anyone. I was just angry with myself and then everyone around me. Okay. Then I was like, this could have been avoided. So why am I even angry? Maybe if I wasn't speeding, I wouldn't be here in the first place. Yeah. But then I should be grateful. Then it dawned on me the dreams I had. And I realized that, okay, God has been talking to me. Then prior to that, I think after that moment, I've never been in a mood of expectancy where I expect anything. Okay. I'm still learning, and I'm learning to trust in God's timing. I believe that there are things that you can do to push God to maybe accelerate things in your life and all. Yeah. But I've come to learn to trust His time. So I'm never really pressed about anything whatsoever. Okay, maybe I want this phone, and then I'm praying to God that, He gets me this phone. If I don't get it, or maybe I want an iPhone 15 and I end up with an iPhone 11, I'll just be grateful and then move on and say, okay, hopefully in God's time, which might be next year, I might get the 15 or even a better phone. So that's how I live my life these days. I don't expect anything. I'm right there with you, because I really find myself in that space now. People keep asking, like, okay, so all these things that you are relying on God for, all the things that you're expecting, waiting for, so what if you never get them and all of those things? I'm like, where I'm at right now in this walk with God, like, I just really completely trust Him. Yes.
That whatever.
You shouldn't be in this. I don't think expectation leads to disappointment. So when you don't expect nothing and it comes to you by surprise, you'll be more happy.
It is good for us to have faith for things. So it's still good for us to be expectant of things. It's just that when it's not really going the way that you expect it.
Don't let you can still do other things while waiting for whatever it is you want to happen. The most important thing for me is life. I always believe once you have life, you can always achieve whatever it is. All right.
So also, okay, so do you happen to have any, testimony lately? Something quite recent.
Quite recent.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be anything so grand, but God really shows up in the most little ways sometimes too. And
well, a recent testimony might be, would I say it's a testimony? Well, it was a job offer that I was applying for. And is it really a testimony if you turned it down?
Well, I guess it still is, because you did get it, right?
Yeah, it was something it was a job offer that I wanted. And I finally got it.
But why did you turn it down?
I turned it down because, it was something I wanted last year.
Oh, so you
And
feel
then
like
I
you're not
got
in
it
that
this
place
year,
anymore.
and I wasn't in the place to take up the job offer anymore.
Oh,
But it was something that I really wanted last year. But then also after it came, I felt I didn't need it.
oh, okay.
Like I could do without it, and I had my eyes too on other things.
All right.
So that's where the problem is. That's why I had to turn
I
it
feel
down.
you.
But then I didn't think I'd land that job.
Yeah, so you kind of had
Yes.
already.
But and then
from it.
I just got married too, so
Yeah.
it would require me moving.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it would have
It didn't really fit the.
exactly. It didn't
Yeah, I
fit.
get you.
But I mean, it's a testimony still.
It is. I mean, you did
Because
get it.
I didn't think I was going to get it. I
Yeah.
applied so many times. I started applying from 2023,
Oh, nice.
and every
Interesting.
month
Wow.
I send an application.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I make sure every month I was sending an application.
That's crazy.
So just when I kind of like gave up.
Yeah.
That's when the job.
I feel like that's also God's own way of like, this thing that you really wanted. I held it back, but I'm finally giving it to you, and I want you to see that you don't
decide
really
whether
need
exactly.
it,
Exactly.
What does being a Christian look like in your daily life now?
Being a Christian it requires a lot of commitment. It's like being in a relationship.
Exactly.
It's actually a relationship.
It is a relationship.
Yes, exactly.
It's a relationship with God, with Christ.
And that's where the problem is, because we are in a world where, I mean, so much can be thrown at you, and you might have to put your faith aside.
Yeah.
To, I mean, find a way to survive. But for me, one thing that keeps me going is family.
Yeah.
Yeah, family. Because my aunties, they're Christians, good Christians. My mom is also a Christian.
Yeah.
She goes to church and she prays a lot. So
yeah.
I always just look back when I'm in times of difficulty, and like I just look back and say, look, even these old folks haven't given up on God. How much more? There's still a lot ahead of you. So being a Christian is hard, and it's not an easy journey.
It really is.
Because sometimes understanding
God
like is difficult.
Yeah, that's actually I think that's one of the hardest things, because it's like, what is it really that you want? I'm not getting where you are taking me with this thing. Like, what's happening in this period?
Because there are periods where it's like you're doing everything as a Christian. You're going to church, you're praying. And then maybe you look at someone whose life is, let me not even use the word wayward, but they're not doing much as a Christian.
Yeah.
Maybe compared to you. But then you see their life.
Yeah, and they look like they're doing so well, and then you are doing all the right things.
So
and
you look back and then, but that's the difficult part about being a Christian.
Yeah.
But you just have to trust God's timing for you. That's
exactly.
All.
Funny enough, this is something that we learned at church just this past Sunday, and it's something that I've seen online like 2-3 times online just this week. Right. Like I've just come across like a sermon or something where people are talking about sharing the same thing, and I feel like God is just trying to hammer that thing. Even for me personally, where I'm at now, like there's times and seasons, and you just have to wait and trust Him for your time as well. So I think being a Christian, you really have to. I think He just really wants us to get to that point where it's like, you want these things and everything, but you need to want Him more, and then just focus on Him. Exactly. That's where the whole.
Because in times of difficulty, I always say to myself, God wants you at a place where it's just you and Him.
Exactly. It's like sometimes He will intentionally take out everything else just so that you can know that it's just you and Him when it happens. Talking about God, we can never really run out. On topics to talk about or things to say, because He's like daily doing like great stuff in our lives and the lives of people around us. Because sometimes we even just go online and like you hear somebody's testimony and you're like, yo, like He's daily, He's daily working in lives all around us all the time. So we never really run out of these things. Anyways, we still need to bring the show to an end. So I think one thing that I picked up from our conversation today is that God really does look out for His people, and He really talks to His children as well. Like He directs us, He talks to us, and all of those things. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I don't really hear the audible voice of God, or I'm not dreaming about this, or I don't remember my dreams. And even that's something we should pray about anyways. But like it wouldn't necessarily always be about like you dreaming about something or He talking to you audibly or whatever. You just really need to spend that time, pay attention, and figure out the ways in which God talks to you. Because I personally found that God really talks to me through like my intuition. Because one too many times something like hits, and then it's like
Yeah.
I might, because in the beginning I wasn't really getting it, so sometimes I might brush it off, and then the next moment that's exactly what I should have done, and it's like
Right.
I was literally like God was literally like directing me on what to do, reminding me of stuff and all of those things, and I wasn't getting it yet, but I'm learning these days now, and He talks to us in so many different ways. So yeah, just find that way and just know that God is literally talking to us all the time. He doesn't leave us to do life by ourselves.
Could even be through your mother, father.
Exactly,
or
other
that
people's
auntie that you don't
voices.
want to
Exactly, that auntie that is annoying you.
Yes.
But that thing that she's telling you probably is coming from God, you know. It wouldn't always, sometimes it'll just be through other people. Sometimes you can, it's also like you just hear something from somewhere, you go somewhere, you hear it again. It's kind of like also
Random
like, you know,
word.
just random word that is just coming back to you over and over again. So, just know that God is always talking to us and pray that He helps you to always like, you know, grasp it when it's when that's happening. Yeah. So thank you so much, Selorm. Thank you so much for opening your heart up to us and sharing with us. Because like, you know, the word says that there is power in testimony. You know, somebody else hearing your testimony, you know, it would also like, you know, the power would also get to that person in a way and do what it has to do there in his own way. You know, so thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We really appreciate. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I mean, if you have any last minutes or goodbyes, any last advice or anything you want to just drop,
just come to God. Come to God. Come to God. That's all.
Come taste and see.
Accept
that God
the Lord
is good.
Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior. Just come to Him.
Yes.
He would accept you as you are. You don't need to be prim and proper. You don't need to be whatever it is. Just come and He would accept you. And most importantly, read your Bible. Listen to great men of God.
Yes.
Not just anyone, but I mean those who are doing due diligence with the Word of God. Yeah.
Okay, so Selorm, before you leave us, can you please, you know, share with the listeners how to connect with you, how to find your store? You know, as you're an entrepreneur, dear, we have to, you know, come check you out. So when people need stuff, you know, you can go to our good Christian brothers, like people who won't cheat you, who will treat you well, who do their business with integrity. You know, those are the people you need to be buying from. So please share with us how we can.
So the name of my shop is I Repair GH Online. That's on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You can find us. And then also we have a walk-in store, which is Gizmo Connect Ghana. It's just in East Legon, opposite KBE Clare School. So you can find us there. Or you can call me on 0266 831 826 or 059 861 7249.
We are being sponsored by Ambi Restaurant. That's literally where we are recording right now. The place is actually very lovely. You should come check it out. It's in East Legon, right behind the American House building. Thank you very much to Ambi Restaurant, the owners and the board and everybody behind it. We really appreciate getting the space to do this. Yeah, God bless you. Okay, guys, so we are at the end of the show now. If this episode, this show, this conversation blessed you, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, drop a comment, because, you know, the more you like, the more YouTube would, you know, recommend this to other people to also watch, listen, and be blessed by it. So yeah, make sure to like, make sure to comment, and if you're listening to this on the podcasts and not watching, just share it, and connect with us as well on our social media. We are on Instagram, and then we are on TikTok. Taste and See podcast. So it's taste.n.c podcast. All right. So thank you so much. And till the next episode, is bye for now.